What's up everybody, this is 1rhino1 and I am doing a video just to show you how I make wicks for my Ithaka. So this is a 30 gauge wire that I use, and I went ahead and cut a couple of pieces of wick about 2 inches long, and I suggest using a 3mm wick at all times. I'm going to roll out say about 6 inches, 5 inches. I don't know if you really need all that. Most of the time I cut a bunch off, but I like having a little bit of extra wire to play with because my fingers are so big. Let's see here. And the Ithaka, of course, is a dual coil, so we're going to be cutting 2 pieces about 6 inches long here. Let's see. Probably closer to 5 inches, but you know. Alright, so I've got 2 wicks and 2 pieces of wire 6 inches long. Now you see a lot of guys on YouTube making wicks, and they can just grab that sucker and wrap it up, no problem whatsoever. Nothing holding underneath of it. But I don't. What I do is I use this little Allen wrench I've got here. It's just a little tiny Allen wrench. It came with one of my other atomizers, and I take and hold it like so that I can put my finger down on it like this. See if I can get this a little bit better focused here. But anyways, I squinch down on it, kind of hold the fuse over the top of that. Then I take my wire here, and I leave about 2 inches underneath there. For this 30 gauge, usually four wraps around the wick would be plenty. So here I just wrap it once, and having this Allen wrench lets me hold it tight and put a good amount of pressure against this wire so that I can wrap each coil exactly the way I want. And I just wrap them nice and tight because this Allen wrench is going to come out. And there's one there. Now as you can see, maybe you can, maybe you can't. Let's see if I can get a little bit better focus there. It's hard to tell. But what I've got is my 4 coils that I've got done right, and then I've got 1 coil that I initially started, so it's a little bit off. I just pinch those other 4 coils and unwrap that wire right back around. And like I say, I keep them pretty snug, nice and tight up against the Allen wrench. So the next thing I do, since the Ithaka has a nice little wide base, which I'll show you here. There's the base of the Ithaka. I mean, that's going to sit in there. You're still going to have a little bit of room to play with. So I take this wire and I grab a pair of needle nose pliers, and I just grab that wire right close to the Allen wrench and bend it straight across like so. I'm going to turn it over and do the same exact thing on the other side. Now, some people may say this is going a little far, but I like to be properly prepared with my big fingers and my small parts so that I don't struggle with them later. What you end up having is this linear coil and wick with the wires coming off the sides. This makes it a lot easier to install. I'm going to go ahead and do my second one now. Like I say, just grab my wrench, set my wick right on top of the wrench. So you grab this other piece of wire, leave about 2.5 inches off of it, pinch it with my thumb, and wrap it around there nice and tight. Flatten it out, pinch my 4 coils, and unwrap that one goofy looking strand. Sometimes I do a little bit of this to make it look straight. Bend this out, bend this one out, so we've got a nice linear wick and wire with a coil wrapped in the middle. Let me see if I can get you just a little bit closer here. There we go, you can kind of see that. Let's see here. Let's try and focus it. There you go. See, there's my 4 little coils. Flip it on its side, and you can see how that wire's been crimped sideways just to hold it straight. And that is my 2 wicks, my 2 coils, excuse me. Now I can do the rest of it.